Have you ever wondered about the mysteries that have puzzled mankind for centuries? One such mystery is the Bermuda Triangle. Let's voyage into the heart of the Atlantic Ocean, where the Bermuda Triangle resides. This infamous stretch of sea, bound by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, has been the stage for countless unexplained disappearances. Ships and planes alike have vanished without a trace, swallowed by the enigmatic waters. One of the most famous cases is the disappearance of Flight 19. In December 1945, 5 U.S. Navy torpedo bombers embarked on a routine training mission, never to return. Despite extensive search efforts, neither the planes nor the 14 airmen on board were ever found. This incident only deepened the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle, adding to a growing list of inexplicable vanishings. Another perplexing incident was the case of the USS Cyclops, a massive ship with over 300 souls on board. In 1918, it set sail from Barbados to Baltimore, but was never seen again. No distress signal was ever received, and despite being one of the largest vessels in the Navy, the Cyclops vanished, as if it were a mere speck in the ocean. Theories about the Bermuda Triangle are as numerous as the stars. Some suggest magnetic anomalies that interfere with compass readings, while others propose underwater gas explosions that could sink ships. There are even more outlandish theories involving extraterrestrial activity and interdimensional portals. However, despite these theories, no definitive explanation exists. The Bermuda Triangle remains shrouded in mystery, a silent enigma that continues to baffle scientists and ignite the curiosity of mystery enthusiasts worldwide. So what is the truth behind the Bermuda Triangle? Is it a natural phenomenon yet to be understood, a playground for extraterrestrial beings, or simply a testament to the vastness and unpredictability of the ocean? Until we have concrete answers, the Bermuda Triangle will continue to be a captivating conundrum, a symbol of the unexplained. The Bermuda Triangle truly remains one of the most enigmatic places on Earth. Moving on to number 9, the Dancing Plague of 1518. Picture this. Strasbourg, France, over 500 years ago. Out of nowhere, a woman begins to dance. Nothing too unusual, right? Except she doesn't stop. Days roll by and she's still dancing. Then things take a turn for the surreal. More people join in, their bodies swaying, feet tapping, seemingly unable to stop. Before long, hundreds are involved in this spontaneous, non-stop dance marathon. This inexplicable event, known as the Dancing Plague of 1518, is one of history's most bizarre, unsolved mysteries. Theories range from mass hysteria to ergot poisoning, a hallucinogenic mold that grows on damp rye. Some even suggest it was a curse brought down by Saint Vitus, a patron saint of dancers in medieval Europe. Until today, no one can explain why or how this bizarre event occurred. So the Dancing Plague remains shrouded in mystery, a peculiar footnote in the annals of human history. At number 8, we have the Voynich Manuscript. Unearthed in Italy in the early 20th century, this mysterious manuscript has been a source of intrigue and fascination for scholars, linguists, and cryptographers alike. The Voynich Manuscript is a book filled with botanical illustrations, astronomical diagrams, and countless pages of text in an unknown language or code. What sets this manuscript apart from others is that despite the best efforts of some of the most brilliant minds over the past 100 years, no one has been able to decode it. The manuscript is named after Wilfred Voynich, a Polish book dealer who purchased it in 1917. Since then, countless individuals and groups, including professional codebreakers from both world wars, have attempted to decipher the manuscript's cryptic text. Yet, all attempts have been in vain. Theories about the manuscript's origins are as varied as they are numerous. Some suggest it's a medieval medical text, others propose it's a work of alchemy, while a few even claim it's an elaborate hoax. But without the ability to read its content, the manuscript remains an enigma. It's been over a century since the Voynich manuscript was discovered, and its mysteries still captivate us. It's a testament to our human fascination with the unknown, a puzzle that continues to defy solution. The Voynich manuscript continues to be a perplexing puzzle to scholars worldwide. At number 7 is the disappearance of Amelia Earhart. Daring, determined, and a trailblazer in every sense, Amelia Earhart was an icon of the skies. She was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic, a feat that catapulted her to international fame in the 1930s. But it was her final flight that would etch her name into the annals of unsolved mysteries. In the summer of 1937, Earhart and her navigator Fred Noonan embarked on an ambitious journey to circumnavigate the globe. Their journey was going as planned until July 2nd, when they took off from Lae, New Guinea, heading towards Howland Island in the Pacific, a tiny dot of land in the vast ocean. They never made it. Despite extensive radio communication with a nearby U.S. Coast Guard vessel, the Itasca, Earhart and Noonan disappeared without a trace. The largest and most expensive search operation in U.S. naval history turned up nothing. The pair, along with their Lockheed Electra plane, seemed to have vanished into thin air. So what happened to Amelia Earhart? Theories abound. Some believe they ran out of fuel and crashed into the sea. Others speculate that they landed on an uninhabited island and perished there. A more controversial theory suggests they were captured by the Japanese and held as prisoners of war. The most recent theory, backed by some intriguing but inconclusive evidence, suggests that Earhart and Noonan may have crash-landed on the remote Nikumaroro Island, surviving as castaways before eventually succumbing to the harsh conditions. Despite numerous explorations and investigations, no definitive proof has been found to confirm any of these theories. The fate of Amelia Earhart and Fred Noonan remains a mystery, their story a haunting echo of a pioneering spirit cut short. Earhart's disappearance remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. Number 6 takes us to the seas with the Mary Celeste. This ship, discovered adrift and deserted in the Atlantic Ocean in 1872, has puzzled historians and mystery enthusiasts for over a century. The Mary Celeste set sail from New York City, bound for Genoa, Italy, with a cargo of industrial alcohol. It was a routine voyage, but something went terribly wrong. Less than a month into the journey, the Mary Celeste was found by the British ship Dei Gratia. The ship was in good condition, with plenty of provisions and the crew's personal belongings untouched, yet there was not a soul on board. The ship's logbook last entry was 10 days prior, and it gave no indication of trouble. What happened to the crew of the Mary Celeste? Theories have ranged from mutiny to pirates, from sea monsters to supernatural forces. Some suggest a violent storm or a deadly fume from the cargo drove the crew to abandon ship. But none of these theories fully explain why the crew never returned, or why no trace of them has ever been found. Despite extensive investigations and countless speculations, the fate of the Mary Celeste's crew remains shrouded in mystery. A ship found without a crew, a voyage that ended in silence, and a story that continues to bewilder us to this day. The Mary Celeste remains a haunting mystery of the sea. Number 5 brings us to the chilling mystery of the Zodiac Killer. In the late 60s and early 70s, terror gripped the San Francisco Bay Area as a notorious figure known only as the Zodiac Killer claimed responsibility for a series of gruesome murders. The Zodiac Killer, named for his cryptic letters adorned with the zodiac symbol, seemed to relish not only in the act of taking lives, but also in taunting the police and public with his cryptic messages and ciphers. His reign of terror began in December of 1968, with his first known victims, a young couple, found shot to death in their car. From that point, the Zodiac Killer went on to claim responsibility for a total of 5 confirmed murders, although he boasted of up to 37 in his chilling letters. The letters themselves became a crucial part of the Zodiac Killer's infamy. Sent to various newspapers, they contained cryptograms or coded messages, 4 of which have been sent, but only 1 has been definitively solved. The decoded message, a disturbing manifesto of sorts, spoke of killing people as a means of collecting slaves for the afterlife. Despite the best efforts of law enforcement agencies, the Zodiac Killer's identity remains a mystery. There have been numerous suspects over the years, with theories ranging from disgruntled military personnel to disturbed individuals with a penchant for ciphers and codes. Yet none of these leads have ever resulted in a conviction, and the case has become one of America's most infamous unsolved mysteries. The unsettling enigma of the Zodiac Killer extends beyond his identity. Questions about his motives, his complex codes, and his sudden cessation of communication in the mid-70s all add to the chilling allure of this unsolved mystery. The Zodiac Killer's identity remains unknown, making this one of the most chilling unsolved mysteries. At number 4, we delve into the lost colony of Roanoke. Picture this. It's the late 16th century, and a group of 115 English settlers establish a colony on Roanoke Island, off the coast of what is now North Carolina. They are the second group to settle there, with the first group having returned to England due to harsh conditions. But when English ships returned 3 years later, in 1590, they find the entire colony deserted. No signs of a struggle, no indications of where the colonists might have gone. All that's left behind is a single word carved into a wooden post: Croatoan. This mysterious word, Croatoan, has been the subject of countless theories. Some believe it was a clue left by the colonists, referencing the Croatoan tribe that inhabited a nearby island. It's speculated that they might have joined the tribe, either willingly or as captives. But when the English explored the Croatoans' land, they found no trace of their countrymen. Another theory suggests that the colonists were wiped out by disease, or perhaps by a violent storm. But with no bodies or evidence of a mass grave, it's difficult to substantiate these claims. Others propose that they might have tried to return to England on their own, only to be lost at sea. But again, without physical evidence, these theories remain speculative. Some more far-fetched theories suggest supernatural involvement, ranging from alien abduction to the colonists being cursed. While these theories add a layer of intrigue, they lack any concrete proof. Over the centuries, countless investigations and archaeological digs have taken place, all in an attempt to solve this mystery. Yet, despite all these efforts, the fate of the Roanoke colonists remains largely unknown. Was it a struggle for survival that led them to integrate with local tribes, or were they victims of a more sinister fate? The fate of the Roanoke colonists remains an unresolved mystery in American history. This is a tale of a vanished colony that continues to puzzle historians and mystery enthusiasts alike, even after more than 4 centuries. The lost colony of Roanoke remains one of history's most captivating and enduring mysteries. Number 3 brings us the baffling case of D.B. Cooper. Now, if you're a fan of audacious heists and enduring mysteries, you're probably familiar with this name. It was the day before Thanksgiving in 1971 when a man identifying himself as Dan Cooper booked a one-way flight from Portland to Seattle. On board, he handed a note to the flight attendant, sparking off a chain of events that would stun the world. The note claimed he had a bomb in his briefcase. Cooper demanded $200,000 in cash and 4 parachutes. After landing in Seattle, the passengers were released unharmed and Cooper's demands were met. Then the plane took off again, heading for Mexico City. But Cooper had no intention of going to Mexico. Somewhere over the dense forests of the Pacific Northwest, D.B. Cooper did the unthinkable. He jumped out of the plane with the money and parachutes. Despite a massive manhunt and exhaustive investigations, he was never found. His identity remains unknown, and what became of him after his daring leap is a mystery that has puzzled investigators for decades. Many theories have been proposed about D.B. Cooper's fate. Some believe he survived the jump and lived out his days in obscurity, while others are convinced he perished in the wilderness. Yet, without any concrete evidence, these remain mere conjectures. The case of D.B. Cooper is a tantalizing enigma that has captivated the imagination of many. It's a blend of audacious crime, daring escape, and enduring mystery, all rolled into one. It's the stuff of Hollywood thrillers, yet it's real. The FBI officially closed the investigation in 2016, but the fascination with D.B. Cooper lives on. Amateur sleuths and armchair detectives continue to pore over the details, hoping to crack the case that has stumped professionals for over half a century. The case of D.B. Cooper remains the only unsolved case of air piracy in commercial aviation history. A daring heist, a daring escape, and an enduring mystery, all in one baffling case. Number 2 takes us to the stars with the WOW signal. An unexpected surprise in the infinite cosmos. The WOW signal was a strong, narrowband radio signal detected by Dr. Jerry Amon on August 15, 1977. While working on a project at the Big Ear Radio Telescope of Ohio State University, Amon spotted something unusual. A sequence of alphanumeric characters, 6 EQJ5, representing the signal's intensity, stood out on the printout, prompting him to scribble the word "WOW" in the margin. What makes the WOW signal so intriguing is its unexplained origin. Many theories have been proposed, from satellite interference to a signal sent by extraterrestrial intelligence. However, despite extensive studies and numerous attempts to detect the signal again, its source remains a mystery. This single event, a blip in the cosmic noise, has stirred imaginations worldwide. It's a reminder of the vast, unexplored universe that surrounds us and the potential mysteries it holds. The WOW signal continues to baffle scientists and spark debates about extraterrestrial life. Finally, at number 1, we have the strangest mystery of all, the Taos Hum. This is a low-frequency hum that can only be heard in the quiet town of Taos, New Mexico. It's not just a sound, but a phenomenon that has troubled the locals for years. Some describe it as a diesel engine idling in the distance, others perceive it as a low rumble or buzz. The hum is not just an auditory sensation, but it also causes physical discomfort like headaches and dizziness. Many theories have been put forward to explain this perplexing hum. Some think it's a form of tinnitus, a medical condition that causes people to hear sounds that have no external source. Others suggest it might be due to unusual acoustics or geological activity. Even more mysterious, not everyone can hear it, making it even harder to pin down its origin. The Taos Hum remains a baffling and eerie mystery, its source still unexplained. There you have it, the top 10 strangest unsolved mysteries that continue to baffle us. From the enigma of the Bermuda Triangle to the puzzling disappearance of Amelia Earhart, the unresolved mystery of Roanoke, and the baffling case of D.B. Cooper, these mysteries remain shrouded in intrigue. The world is full of unexplained phenomena, waiting for curious minds to decipher. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a comment about which mystery intrigues you the most. Until next time, keep exploring the unknown.